Hi everybody, Angie here. Coming on with a new series that I'm going to be starting here with this video. I'm calling this my 12 Days of Christmas Ephemera series. I'm going to do 12 days in a row of ideas and inspiration, hopefully, to bring to you guys with some ephemera and bits for our junk journals. So this is day one. And I thought about saving this one just because I love it so much. Save it till maybe the 4th or the 5th day. But I've just been having so much fun with it. I thought I'd start off with a bang and bring you this project today. I am calling this just my Origami Fold Christmas Pocket. It is 100% inspired by Natasha over on Instagram. Her page is called Effective Spaces. Now when she did this, or should I say when I saw this make on her channel on Instagram, it's just those little quick 15-20 second reels. So I had no measurements, no anything to go by other than the way she folded it. So I played it back a few times and I got the fold down. So I want to share that with you guys today. But when she was doing it, she was wrapping a card. Okay, she was using it as a gift wrapped type thing. And I took the fold and I'm turning it into a junk journal pocket. Okay, so, you know, got a little twist there. So it's hers, but it's my own, but it's totally inspired from Natasha. So thank you, Natasha, very much for bringing this tutorial forward. And I'd like to share that with you guys today. So here are the pockets right here. I just made a couple, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're making. Okay, it's got multiple spots for tags, journal cards, little tuck spots and things like that. Okay, so I didn't decorate them, I just showed you the different spots and how much you can actually get in one of these pockets. Okay, and this one's a little bit different. I'll show you that one as well as we get into the making. Okay, so very, very cute pocket. So let's get right into this because we're going to make a few of them. I just grabbed a couple pieces, rolls of wrapping paper that I had, and we're just going to cut off a piece. Now, like I said, I did not, you're going to excuse the crinkling here, guys. We're going to hear some crinkling and such. Put this down. All right. Now, each pocket's going to be different depending on the size of paper that you start with, okay? Now, I'm using wrapping paper, Christmas wrapping paper, okay? And I only had a couple rolls available. I haven't pulled all my Christmas stuff out yet. So I only had a couple rolls tucked in my linen closet, so I just grabbed those to go with this video for you guys. But each pocket's going to be different depending on the size of paper you start with, okay? So I'm just going to get a nice piece to work with, and I'm going to make sure all my edges are straight. So I'm just lining it up on my mat here. And we want a rectangle shape, no matter what size that is. We want it to be a good kind of almost square, between a square rectangle piece, okay? So I'm going to come 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm going to do a piece, and I think I like the size like about a 12 by 9. So I'm going to do that, thereabouts. So that's my 12-inch side. Now we need a 9-inch side. And I'm just going to make sure all my edges are nice and straight. Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 right here. Okay, and we'll make a few of them just so you get comfortable with the fold. It's only a few folds and you've got yourself a really cute project. Okay, so here's our base piece, okay? And we want to work with the long way, whichever's the longest, okay? We're going to turn it like this. So I've got 9 by 12 on this one. And on the left side, we're going to do a first fold about 1/3 of the way in. Okay, so come about 1/3 of the way, and we're going to do a fold. Okay, and normally when we're wrapping something, we would fold over the next opposite side, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to come to the bottom, okay, and we're not going to fold it up straight. We're going to give a diagonal fold like this. So we're going to bring the bottom right-hand corner, and we're going to bring that up to the left-hand fold that we just made, okay? And we're going to give it a burnish, okay? Now on the right side, we're going to bring that over. We're going to overlap that about 1/3 of the way in. And we're going to fold that down. Okay, so that's what we've got so far, 3 folds. Okay, 2 more and we're done. Easy peasy. We're going to flip it over. Now, where we did that first bottom diagonal fold, we're going to bring it up to that corner and fold it up. Line up our right side with the corner on the left, just like that. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Okay, then we're going to just do a little turn here. Now we're going to use this as like a closure, so to speak. So we're going to bring the left side over and we're going to tuck that in to inside. We're going to bring it over almost to the edge. I guess we could bring it all the way to the edge if we want, but I'm going to leave a little bit of space there and then fold that down just like that. Oops. And I've got glossy paper because I'm working with wrapping paper, so it's kind of slick on me, that's all. Okay, then we flip it over and flip it around, and there's our pocket, guys. Now once you get the folds down and you get the size that you want, then you start closing up your corners and your edges and your bottom and your sides and whatever for your pockets, okay? But you want to get the fold down, get comfortable with doing your folds, and get comfortable with what size pocket you want, because like I said, each pocket's going to be different compared depending on what size paper you start with. This one was a 9 by 12, so our pocket ended up being almost 5 by 3 3/4, and that's a good size pocket right there. I like that. Okay, so if I like my size, then I'm going to come in with my glue and I'm going to start closing up my corners and pieces. Okay, so we want to seal up the bottom because that's our main pocket. We're going to bead a glue right along down there. Okay, and then this little flap here, we're going to just put a little bit of glue right there on the edge of that. Okay, then we're going to flip it over and then we're going to seal up the back. Get my fingers to work. Paper's slick because it's glossy, so my fingers are not wanting to grab it. Okay, now once we've got our pocket sealed up, flip it back over, and you can see you've got a kind of a geometric, kind of a funky fold there for the front design. So once we've got things closed up, we've got a nice big deep pocket here. So that's 1. There's 2. And then in the front, that would be a 3rd little spot to put something else. And then when you put it down on your page, depending on how you put it on your page, you can actually use it, the back portion, as an additional pocket there. So you have opportunity for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pocket, 4 tuck spot pocket, I guess I should say. 4 spot pocket. Isn't that cute? And then my suggestion only, just because this is mine, my choice, but you could definitely do it however you want. I'm doing my pockets with Christmas paper. wrapping paper. Okay, so I think the wrapping paper is enough. You really don't need a whole lot of decorating on this. You let your pocket do the decorating for you, and then you just decorate your tags and your journal cards when you put them inside. Okay, so I have a journal started here. Let me grab that. Okay, so it would go down on your page just like that. And see what I'm saying? You really don't need a whole lot of decorating. And then you'd have a tuck spot there. Have one there. Have one there. And just gonna grab a piece of this. And another there. Okay, so that's 4 spots. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. So let's do it again, because I want you guys to get really comfortable with the folds on that. Okay, and this time we're going to use this Merry Christmas, this blue wrapping paper. Oh, I like that. I didn't. Let's use the back of that. So cut a piece of this. Okay. And I like that size, that's 12 by 9, so we're going to do another one. I think that's perfect size for our journals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there's my pin. That doesn't go there. Okay, so we're going to cut that. Finger blade here. So there's 12. I don't think I cut that straight. No. Slipped on me. I have to clean that up a little bit. I'm right-handed. I got to turn it around this way. And really, once we get our folds down, if the edges aren't exactly straight like this one, I don't think it's going to really make that big of a deal. But okay, so 9. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 right here. Okay. So let's do that again, guys. 5 folds, and we've got ourselves a 4 tuck pocket. Okay, so we want that to be the, we're going to do it this way. Okay, we're going to start with the left. We're going to come out a third of the way in and do our first fold. Give it a good crease. Now you could use digital paper, you could use coffee dyed paper, you could use book page, whatever you want on this. Okay, I'm just using because it's my 12 days of Christmas ephemera. Okay, so now we're going to come to the bottom right hand corner, and we're going to bring that up and bring it up to the edge there. And do our second crease fold. Okay, then we're going to come to the right side, and we're going to flip that over about a third of the way in. Keep our edges squared up best we can and give that a fold. Okay, then we're going to flip it over. So that's 3 folds so far. Okay, we're going to come down to the bottom where we did that diagonal, and we're going to bring it up to the corner fold there and line up the right side and square those pieces off there. Okay, just like that. And your paper is going to want to buckle a little bit on you. Anytime you're dealing with origami and multiple folds on paper, you know you've got to kind of work with the paper a little bit, okay? Then we're going to bring this left side and we're going to tuck in that fold inside the left piece there. We're going to come all the way to almost to the edge, not quite, and square it up and burnish it. Then flip it over, and there's our pocket. Isn't that cute? Okay, and let's seal up our edges and our corners and our bits. So we're going to glue off the bottom because that's our main pocket. So seal up the bottom. And this little piece here, I think that would get in the way. You could just run a bead of glue there. You can actually even just, to eliminate that, you could even go as far as just tuck that down behind itself a little ways, square it up, and then glue it down. Okay, then we're going to flip it over and close up this piece. Okay, now the second way I'm doing this, I'll show you in just a minute. We're going to do another one, but we're going to add a little twist to the next one. And there we've got our pocket. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 tuck spot pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then do whatever embellishing you choose to do on your pocket. Isn't that cute? Okay, we're going to do one more, but this one's going to be with a twist. Okay, so I like that blue. I'm going to bring in another piece of blue. Cut off one more piece. We need a 12-inch piece. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Paper's all curly. About straight right there. Okay. And turn it. Get some straight edges over on these sides. And we want this to be 9 inches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay. All right. Again, we're going to do the, well, we'll do this side this time. Let's do this side. Well, our wording will be off. We'll pick this side. Okay, we're going to work with the long way in, I guess you would say portrait mode. Okay, starting with the left, we're going to fold about 1/3 of the way in. Now each pocket's going to be a different size again, depending on the size of paper you start with. If you want it like this, I suggest a 9 by 12 is a perfect size for a pocket for our journals, okay? Bottom right hand corner, we're going to bring it up to that left side fold. Okay, give it a crease. Right side, bring that over about 1/3 of the way in. And trying to keep our folds straight, lining up our edges. And down we go. Okay, now we're going to flip it over. Coming down to the bottom, we're going to give it a fold right at that little diagonal corner, and we're going to line up our right hand side with the edge. Okay, just like that. Again, keeping our creases, keeping our projects straight, and our folds nice and burnished. Okay, and then we're going to use this and tuck it right in the opposite side. Almost about a half an inch from the edge. And fold it down and flip it over. There we go. And I do like the idea of just kind of getting that little piece out of the way. I kind of like that. And that kind of reinforces that edge as well. So I would just tuck that back on itself right there. Okay, and now we're going to close it up. Okay, now when we close it up, this one's going to be just a little bit different. Okay, so I'm going to close up this little flap here. Okay, so that's the first one, just getting that little flap out of the way. And I would suggest just the corner piece right there, so just nothing, whatever you put in that pocket will stop it, like as a little stopper. So just tuck a little bit of glue right in that corner right there. Okay, so that will stop anything that you put in that pocket. Okay, then you flip it over. You're going to seal up this piece. Okay, now on the other one, I closed up this, okay? But this time I'm not, because if you choose, rather than using this as a pocket, maybe use it as just an ephemera holder and put it in as a tuck-in, a clip in your page. Let's see, grab a paper clip here. Okay, I've got lace on right here. Okay, this is the edge of your page, and you can clip it in like that. Okay, still put all your bits in there. You got your big pocket here. Okay, you've got your big pocket in the middle. You've got your pocket here. You've got your little tuck spot there. Then when you take it off, you've got a side tuck there. Isn't that cute? So it's an extra tuck spot. Okay, and then decorate it however you see fit. And that is what I did on one of my prototypes that I did off camera. Here, I'll show you those. I'll bring those in. So here's the one that's 6 by 9. We'll go through it one more time, guys, okay? You've put it down on your page like that. You've got pocket 1. You've got the middle. Pocket 2. Pocket 3. And then in the front there, pocket 4. Okay? So 4 pocket, 4 tuck spot pocket. If you put it down in your page like so. If you use it as a clip-in, you get an extra tuck spot along the back. Right here, just leave that back side slit unglued. Okay, and you've got an additional tuck spot there. Isn't that cute? So here's the ones we made together. Okay, and here's the ones I made off camera. And my suggestion is just let the paper speak for itself. You just need to do, if you choose to use, you know, like wrapping paper, because it's already glossy, it's already got a design on it. So really you don't need to bring in too much embellishing. On this one, all I did was did a couple little Christmas flat stickers on there. And I think that's nice. Didn't really even need that. This one, I just brought in a little chipboard piece Christmas tree there. And on this one, I just put in a couple snowflakes, and they did have some foam tape on it. I just removed the foam tape off of them so it wouldn't stand up too high on our journal pages. And here's the one we used the back tuck spot, and I'm stuck in a journaling card in there. Okay, so that would go. And as you can see, this one is smaller. Each one's a little bit different because I was playing around with the different sizes of paper. Okay, so depending on the size of paper that you use, as I said before, it will create a different size pocket each time. Okay, so then you just clip it in with whatever you choose to clip it in with, just like that. Okay, then you remove it. You've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very, very cute. You could put a little message on the back, something flat, put a little flat sticker, write a little special saying if it's going to somebody as a gift, or a little something for somebody, you know, I'm wishing you a best of holidays, blah, 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 whatever your little saying could be on the back, so it's not immediately exposed and shown. I think that would be really, really cute. Okay. So there we go, guys. I think it's such an awesome and such a fun little make. I will put her information down in the description box below, so hopefully you can find her. I don't know how to do the actual links that you can click on to go straight to her Instagram page, but I will leave her name and her IG handle in the description box below if you want to follow along and see what she made. And but basically it's the same. She was just wrapping a gift card or a greeting card, I think it was, and I just used the same folds and turned it into a multi-layered pocket for our junk journals. I think it's pretty ingenious. So thank you so very much for spending time with me today, guys. I hope you like the make, and I hope you follow along for my 12 days of Christmas ephemera makes. So I will see you tomorrow for day 2. Take care, and God bless. Happy holidays.